Welcome back, learners. My name is Shubhangi Jepulkar, Assistant Professor, Department of Advanced Management Studies, GS College of Commerce, Vadra. In this session, we are going to discuss the performance management and strategic planning. The relationship between these two is very concrete and strong. Let us know how. Friends, as said by Peter Drucker, a manager is responsible for the application and performance of knowledge. Now, how he is going to do this? Let us just see some questions and then we will talk. If I ask you, in your organization, is there increased workforce turnover? Is your staff using or misleading the information of the company? Do your staff feel lower esteemed? Do your organization feel that the time and money is being wasted? Are there damaged relationship between your employees? Is there a decreased motivation to perform among your employees? Is the job burnout and dissatisfaction being experienced? Are there any unjustified demands on managers and employees or resources? Are there varying and unfair standards and ratings for the performances? Are the bias increasing and emerging in front of your management? Are there unclear rating systems? Friends, these are some of the questions I have quoted here which indicates a poorly implemented performance management system. So, what would be the successful or well implemented PMS? There are certain dimensions of PMS. Those are input dimension, output dimension, time, cost, quality, and also the focus. So these dimensions are to be followed and focused so that the PMS can be improved. So how the good PMS will sound? It will sound like motivations to perform are increased among the employees. Self-esteem is very high and it is increasing. Managers get insight about the subordinates. The definition of the job and criteria are very well clarified. Self-insight and developments are enhanced. Administration action are more fair and appropriate. Organizational goals are made more clear to the employees to the end employees. Employees become more competent. They are having a career plan and career succession. There is a better and more timely differentiation between the good and poor performance. The supervisor's view for performances are communicated more clearly. The organizational change is being facilitated. Friends, if these sounds or you are listening to these, that means the PMS system is very well implemented and successful. So the next question comes is why we are performing these. Performance management system is being managed by all the management of the organization. These questions give us the answers that the performance has to meet the organizational goals. It is very obvious. But why these goals are being met? Why all these performances are being valued? They are tried to improve. The very reason is the strategic plans. So, all this why, where, who is doing is been answered by PMS, and why it's being done is answered by the strategic plans, which are set by the top management, which are to be achieved over a period of time, and for that achievement this PMS has to be very well implemented and it has to be successfully implemented. The PMS will give the desired results set by the organizations. So friends, PMS must rely on a strategic plan if it has to be useful. The behaviors, the results, the development plans of all the employees must be aligned in vision, mission, goals and strategies set by the organization. And that's where the relationship of the strategic planning is with the PMS system. So strategy is a style of thinking, a conscious and deliberate process. It is an intensive implementation system. We also call it as a science of ensuring the future success. So, the relationship between the PMS and strategic planning will lead us towards the following points. The output is described by the input. The output describes the standards. It is easily measurable. Imagine if you see any result, may it be your score in the examination, if it is 95%, what you will say? Okay, that's the result of the hard work, right? That means whatever inputs we are giving in, the output will be directly proportionate. So standard inputs will fetch standard outputs and vice versa. So this is the relationship between the PMS and strategic planning, where PMS works to achieve something set by the strategic managers for the business organization. Go on checking other companies, check their mission, vision statements, and check the actions taken by the companies. May it be a small advertisement which is a part of a short-term time tactic of the company. These tactics are used to stay in the market and to achieve the growth in the market and to compete with the competitors, so that the business organizations grow and sustain. I will bring you another lesson in the next session. Till then, keep studying, be safe. Thank you.